Hey, hey, hey. Ladies and gentlemen, how you doing this morning? Hello, hello. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're good. Hope you're well. Hey, good evening, everybody. How you doing? I'm sorry I've missed you. I've not streamed for a little while. Not properly. Missed the show. How's everyone doing? You well? Hey, hey, ladies and gentlemen, how you doing today? Hope you're good. I hope you're well. How you doing? Are you good? Are you well? Hey, yes. Hello, hello, Ain. Yeah, the intro music. We've missed that. It's been a while. Fitzy, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Tidy Turtle, good to see you there. McKay, how you doing? So you're probably wondering right now, what's going on? This is a bit different, right? Bit different, but hey, this is exciting, right? I'm going to bring you into my world so that you can see what's going on and you can see exactly what I'm doing and everything here. Because we're doing things a little bit different today. A little bit different. So let me just oh well. Here we go. Now you can see what I see. So let's just get rid of everything for a second. So hey, look at that. How cool is that, right? So this is my apartment. Okay, so you can see I've got my chair over there, table. Oh, I don't even know what that is. I don't even know if I want. Skip. I can't even get rid of it. Anyway, I don't want that on there. So, yeah, bookshelves. As we can see, I've got some archery over there. In fact, let's have a quick walk around. So, can you see all right, by the way? Can you see? You're able to see, okay, yeah? Cool. What do you think of the apartment? Let me know what you think. So let's have a little look. We're going to walk around over here. We've got some, like, we can play archery. We can go and look out over the edge here, which is pretty cool. Pretty awesome, right? It's a good view. Look at that. So looking out over there. Also, I've got some, like, games and stuff I can play. So one of the games that I like to play, actually, in fact, hold on a second. I'm just trying to spin myself around here. Let me, there we go. So I can, like, some pretty cool stuff. This is like a pretty cool gun. I can like literally shoot everything in my apartment. Anyway, we'll just put that down there for now. And then we've got a fire over here. I'm gonna go and chill out by the fire. Look, pretty cool, right? Got some logs in case I need to put the log on a fire. Can't pick them up. I'm not picking the fire up. It's too heavy. I've got some like ping pong, so if we want to play, like we can. Wait, hold on a second. So, grab one of them. Hold on. I need to go under my. There we go. Here we go. Check this out. Ready? I'm not very good with this. Hold on. I need to kind of. Hold on. I'm still learning. There we go. I need to kind of. There we go. It's because my desk is in the way. So, but here we go. So this is pretty cool, right? So, I really. I'll just leave that over there for now. Anyway, enough playing. Enough playing, ladies and gentlemen. This is why we're here. We're here for this. So, this is how we're working right now. Like, this is our workstation. So we've got. Well, I can see everything that you're seeing up there, so I can watch you. But also, and actually, if I just bring this screen like towards me, I'm gonna put it over here. I kind of feel like that one. Yeah, that one's kind of better just to sit there right now. So then I can kind of see what you guys are up to. Just to make sure that everything's working. I've got the microphone, which is kind of just in front of me right here. Hey, there we go. And then I've got the chart, so I've got everything that I need. So peace. Nice. And I can see all of you guys. I can see everything, which is also awesome. Also awesome. Hey, Marcus, thank you for becoming a supporter. I appreciate you, buddy. Hope you're good. Hope you're well. Hey, Fitzy, I think you also need to buy what Stevie's using right now. Fitzy's already got it. In fact, Fitzy, if you're online, if you're able to, I think I can invite you. You can come into my home. Let's have a quick look. So I think if I go to, oh, no, I don't want to do that. I think I can bring Fitzy in. I can invite him. And then I think, because we're friends, I think he can actually come into my home. I'll leave that up there for a minute. I think he can actually come into my home. I don't know how this works. But if I, in fact, hold on, I'll just have a quick check. So if I get rid of that set, come back to here. My places, my home, which is this one. Think. Add guests. Fitzy. Hey, look, I'm going to invite Fitzy. There we go. Privacy, friends only. Invited one friend to this house. Nice. There we go. So I've just invited Fitzy to my house. So hopefully he should be able to come in and we should be able to say hello. That'd be pretty cool. Let me just set this back up. There we go. Okay. No worries. There's no rush, mate. Anyway, so whilst we're waiting for that, let's just move that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is looking a little bit. Yeah. What can I say? Let's look at this at the moment. So look, let's just drag this out. Let's just have a look. I'm still getting used to the controls, so you're gonna have to bear with me a second. But the SLP at the moment is it's been on a bit of a rough journey. Like we know we've had this kind of we've had this bit of a downtrend that's been happening, and we know this is like that this happened for a while, right? We had this like horrible downtrend. And then it kind of started to go sideways, and it's now just dropped down again. But that's not SLP, right? This is not SLP dropping down. This is the whole market dropping down. Like, look, everything in the market. Like, Don, I was really bullish on Don, but look at it at the moment. And this is on the weekly chart, by the way. If I move over to the daily chart, even so, you're still going to see. Hey, by the way, thank you very much for coming to support. Appreciate you. Thank you. Miko, thank you very much. Yeah, the whole markets are down at the moment. Everything is struggling at the moment. Like we've had this, like the first thing we need to do, like if you want to know about the price of SLPs, we need to look at the price of Bitcoin. Look at what happened to Bitcoin on the 4th of December. I mean, that is absolutely huge. Just to give you some context, from the 3rd of December until the 4th of December, there was like a 25% correction. So Bitcoin lost 25% of its value in 24 hours, from the 3rd to the 4th. Okay, and then it recovered massively, but it's still in this like downtrend. And we can see this blue line here, which if I was to zoom out, you'll see is like quite a strong support line that it's bouncing off of at the moment. So there's stuff going on with Bitcoin at the moment, stuff going on. But you can see, like, if you get an idea, if I just like scroll out, that is a huge correction. That's a correction that we've not seen since May. So look, that's like a May correction sort of starting to happen. But I don't think it's going to be the same as May. Because in May, we had this huge correction. It went sideways and it picked up and sideways and picked up. I think this is more like a shakeout. This is more like anyone that's leveraged, we're gonna cut you out. We're going to dump the market, because it almost looks like it's been like dumped and then recovered. So it's almost like a shakeout where they're just dumping out leverage.
Athena Daggy sent 35 stars.
Thank you very much, Athena. Thank you for the 35 stars. And if we looked on the market, you can actually see like how many people got wrecked. It was like $2.5 billion got wrecked in 24 hours during that period. So when you see that, you kind of understand, well, actually, do you know what? It's not like a coin is up or down because of the coin. It's more like a coin is up or down because of the entire market. So when you look at the price of SLP and you're like, oh my God, SLP is sitting at 3 cents. This is literally like the worst it has ever been. Like SLP just fell off a cliff. And it's easy for you to go, oh my God, and panic. And yes, it is possible that SLP will go under 1 cent. It is possible that SLP will go under 1 cent. But what we need to understand is that the whole market is down. Everything is down. And so you got to try not to think about it in terms of SLPs failing, and more the entire crypto market is just getting a bit of a shakeout. So I wouldn't be cashing out of SLP at this price. I really wouldn't. Like, if you've got SLP or you're going to get paid in a few days, then this is not the time I'd be looking to cash out. I'd probably be holding on to it, but then Christmas is coming up, so it makes it very difficult. Look, I'm in the same position right now. Because I'm looking at some of my stuff and I'm thinking, oh wow, do you know what? Doesn't look good at the moment. Some of my stuff doesn't look great at the moment, but at the same time, I know that it's a process and I know it's going to be okay. So let's have a quick look and see what's going on with the scholars, because we haven't checked this in a while. Have a little refresh. I'm just going to adjust my headset as well because I can see what's going on. I don't think Fitzy's made it yet. I'll have a check. Fitzy, are you here? Oh, I can't see him. Maybe he'll come in. Time is terrible too, hoping it bounces. Well, that's the thing. Whole market's down. So everything's down at the moment. I'd have to go over to Coin Propeka. There we go. Let's have a look. So, yeah, look at time at the moment. Time's down to like $5 Now, I got out of the market. I actually got out of the market here, at this green arrow. But then what happened, and this was a little bit sad, is that it didn't, like, I was trying to cash in my time. And I was spending some time with my partner last night, so I didn't have time to check it properly. So I thought I got out, but the transaction cancelled. So I'm actually still in time right now. But that's fine. I don't care. I don't mind. And look, you can argue again. You can say, oh, look, time's at like all-time low right now. Yes, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. The markets will pick back up. It will recover. Obviously, if you manage to sidestep this would have been a beautiful sidestep for you if you're able to do this. If you were able to get out and then get back in, you know, people made lots of money on this. But that's one of those things. It's like, it's fine. I'm not worried about it. I've still got all my time in here. In fact, if you look at my portfolio, look, I'll show you my portfolio right now. One of my portfolios it got hammered. One of my portfolios is down to like 139 grand. That was up to nearly 200 grand last week. So this one alone, and this hasn't got any Axie or anything in it. This is just Luna, Wonderland Time, and just a few altcoins that I've got. So yeah, look, everything is getting smashed right now. Everything's down. Klima's down. Matic's down. Crypto.com down. Massively down. And this was over $1. But this was up to $1. So it's like 50% down. Formation FI, smashed. But it will pick back up. I'm not worried about it. Planet Finance, smashed. Donkey, you know, still up. But yeah, look. I mean, 11 grand down on Formation FI. 6 grand down on Planet Finance. Like, my portfolio is taking a bit of a hammering right now. But I'm not bothered too much because I'm in this for the long term. So it's about time in the market, not timing the market. So, and I could look at this right now and I could say, look, I was like 15 grand up on Wonderland. But now because of the price and because of everything, everything's getting smashed. The only thing of mine which is still okay, and it's not great, but it's okay, is my Luna. My Luna's like still 53 grand up, which is lovely. But everything else is just getting smashed right now. And I don't mind, because that's crypto. Like, that's what happens in crypto. Like, if you're going to be in this world, then you need to be willing to just say, do you know what? Unless I'm going to sidestep this and unless I'm going to get out of this, then it's going to do what it's going to do. I just need to step away from the charts. I just need to step away from the charts and not focus too much on it. And so that's what we're doing right now. We're just stepping away. So, with that being said, let's have a quick look and see how we're doing here. We can see right now, unclaimed SLP. Oh, my headset. There we go. 348,000, which although it's only $12,000, we can't really look at that because, again, it's not fair to base the US dollar value on this because it's so low right now. So we need to wait for this to pick up. So we're going to be doing a payday on the 10th, which is in 4 days' time. We're still doing about 20,000 SLP a day, averaging 162 SLP, which is great. We've got 136 active accounts right now. So, I mean, I'm quite happy with the way things are going. I think at the moment, everything's okay. Everything will be fine. I'm not worried in the slightest about how things are right now. I think this is just one of those things that, you know, we just need some time. We just need some time for things to recover. I think people are probably cashing out for Christmas. I'm going to put my hand down there for a minute. I think we need to cash out for Christmas. I think some people right now are just, you know, they're just... Oh. Whoa. What the Hello, mate. Bye now. Okay, Fitzy just appeared and then disappeared. I don't know if you just saw him. That freaked me out. I did not expect to see that. Is he here? Hey! Can you hear me? Can I? What happened there? Okay, right. I mean, he's there. I can see him, right? Maybe I need to turn this on. Hey, Fitzy, can you hear me? I can see him over there. Can you see him? You can, yeah. He keeps coming and going. Let's turn now. Like, he's definitely here. Alright, let's just chuck that out of the way at the moment, because I don't actually want that. Hey, good evening, by the way. How you doing? I can see... Hey! Man, don't trash my place. What are you doing? Oh, he's like, moving. She's just thrown out at me, dude. Can I mute you? Dude, don't hit yourself. Oh, okay, so he's doing this thing where he's moving. Right, hold on. We're going to play this game. Where is he? Good see? Hey. Oh, okay, just stay there. Stay there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Very hard to teabag in virtual reality. Uh-oh. Ah! Not very nice, is it? Okay. Oh, wow, I actually hit it. No, don't do it, Fitzy. Don't do it. No. Anyway, I think we're... You're trashing my apartment, man. Stop it. Bye now. Oh, dear. This is all good fun. Oh, this is all good fun. Anyway, hello. Have I tried Half-Life? Actually, yeah, best VR game, a long way. Very much. Do you know what, Tom? I haven't. It's... Don't make me put you in a naughty corner. I can't hear him, by the way, so the audio is not working. Look, there's some targets up there. Go shoot. Pick the gun up, Fitzy. Go shoot the targets over there. It's behind you. Behind you. Try not to fall over. To your left. On the floor. To your left. Other left. There it is. There we go. Oh, yeah. There's some targets up there. Can you see them? On the left. There you go. Oh, it's like watching a child trying to walk for the first time. Fitzy, if you press your left menu button on your controller, you'll be able to change how you walk so that you don't jump forward. You can actually like move normally. You look like you're struggling right now. But anyway, let's go back to everyone. Where's my desk? It's really weird because I feel like I'm against the wall. Okay, right. Hold on. Let me just... There we go. Alright, that feels better. Cool. How you doing, everyone? Looks like the meta of Mark Zuckerberg. I know, right? It's crazy. Good evening, by the way. Caroline, how you doing? How you doing, everyone? It is fun. We're having a laugh. It's good. Thank you for the stars as well. I appreciate you. So yeah, looking at how everyone's doing at the moment, Cody absolutely smashing this, like 400 SLP a day at the moment. Working towards that top spot. He's currently top of the leaderboard right now, 2576. It'll be really interesting to see how he goes, to see if he can get that top spot before the end of the season. But yeah, Cody doing extremely well at the moment. Carl as well doing extremely well at the moment. But these two are kind of, they're playing with esports teams, so I expect them to be a lot further ahead. If we shooting stuff. Great. Look, he's trashed my apartment. Bow and arrow, everything. Just throw my gun off the cliff. I think he has anyway. Trying to... Dude! What's all that about? Oh, okay. It's so rude. So rude. Like, this is what happens when you invite Fitzy over, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we're gonna leave him to shoot things. This is very difficult to stream, but we're gonna try. Okay, so yeah, we can see at the moment Derek doing extremely well. So without an esports team, I think Derek's doing extremely well at the moment, 2000 MMR. And also, what's interesting is if we look at the details, if we look at the team that Derek's playing with, he's playing with a double aqua plant. So let's have a look, because he's got the Risky Beast, the Bidens, and the Leaf Bug. So he's playing with the original Codenator. So this is the original Codenator. And look what he's able to do. Consistently, he is able to perform above 160 SLP. Sometimes hitting 200 SLP. This is free energy. Free Axie. So 20 energy. But playing extremely well at the moment. Averaging 192 SLP at 2000 MMR. So, my point being is that if Derek is able to do this, then it's possible. This is possible. And look, if we take out the rank, forget about the rank at the moment. Look at this. Like, he climbed 500 MMR in the best part of like maybe 1 to 2 weeks. Yeah, Derek doing incredibly well at the moment. Incredibly well. Derek is actually the GOAT right now and needs to be adjusted for that. But done his adventure today. Look, every day, 200 SLP. Just absolutely brilliant at the moment. Doing fantastic. Fantastic. So, yeah, that's really good to see. Oh, it says my battery's really low. If we look at the other end of the table, so if I like swap this around, we look at the other end, we can see, and I'm actually really, really glad to see this, we can see Regal on 800. Now, we almost lost Regal yesterday because that account was at 400 MMR. And I actually reached out and said, look, we can't, at 400 MMR, the account is dead. It's a dead account. It's not earning any SLP. It's not helping you. It's not helping the sponsor. It's not helping anybody. Oh, great. He's found out how to use that. And so, yeah, it was a really difficult conversation. But then, you know, like I've said from day one, we don't want to remove anybody. Like, we really don't want to remove anyone from this program. And so the whole idea here about Regal being able to build this up and literally double his MMR from yesterday is fantastic. So, right, I'm going to come out of the VR for now because as much as I've enjoyed playing that, it's been great fun. It is, the battery's dying, and also, I don't know how that experience is. This is cool. This is cool. It's a good little headset. I'm enjoying playing with it. It's been good fun. I think for now I'm gonna just leave that there. We'll come back to the actual screens themselves. So let's swap back over. Okay, so like we're back in reality. I feel like we're back again. So, yeah. So it's amazing to be able to see that Regal's been able to double their MMR just in 24 hours, which proves it's possible. Because again, when you look at the lineup, sorry, it's the same team. Biden's, Ronin, Leafbug. It's the coordinator. So look, you can see what happened here. Look, averaging about 850, went up to 1,000, dumped down to 415. We had a conversation. I said, look, we can't do this. This is not working. But managed to pull it back up again. 600 earlier, and then today. Yeah, today's sitting at what are we sitting at the moment? Let's just go back. 816, which is good. Is really good where it is to where it was before. To see where it is now, doubled. So yeah, that was the only account was really concerned about. There are a few others that are struggling, which is a shame when we're working with these. Coach Cody's working with these. There's 4 accounts at the moment which are under 1,000. Apart from this one, but we know about this one. So there's 4 other accounts. So in total, out of 136 scholars, we have 5 accounts under 1,000, which means they're earning 1 SLP a win. So this is where we really want to get everybody above 1,000, because it's so difficult to play at 1,000 MMR. If you're sitting at 1,000 MMR, you're getting 1 SLP a win. It's just like, compare that to what it's like at the other end when you're getting 21 SLP. That's effectively like, if you're at the bottom of the leaderboard right now and you're earning 1 SLP a win, and let's not take 21 because that's not fair. Let's look at 18 because this is possible. All right, this is with the esports team, so we're going to ignore these. But look at Derek. This is possible. So 18 SLP a win is totally possible. Now you think, right, if you're playing one game and you're winning and getting 1 SLP, or if you're playing one game, winning and getting 18 SLP, that is effectively, you're playing 18 games at the lower ranks. You're effectively playing 18 games at the lower ranks for 1 win. So massive, massive, massive difference in terms of efficiency. But yeah, when we look at this at the moment, I think that this is definitely something where we need to look at how can we bring Derek into this, because he's doing just amazing at the moment. So's Ditz. Ditz does have 10 energy. But when we look at these players and we look at these teams, so one of the things that we're going to start doing and we need to work out is we're going to take away some of the additional energy here, put it into the other teams. So I want to make sure that the moderators, we're going to do that today. I've not been able to do this. I did mention the other day we were going to remove these extra energy from Ditz and Kim. I've not been able to do that purely because Ronan's just been so difficult to use. Yeah, Ronan's been really challenging. So hopefully it's going to be okay today. I'm sitting right now on about 20, I think at least 24 Axie. At least 24. Let's have a quick check. I think. Yeah, 24 Axie right now. And I can't even deploy them. I can't even give them out because Ronin and Trezor, it's not working very well at the moment. Like, you might find that you can get away with some transactions on Ronin. It works. But when you're trying to use a hard wallet, like Trezor, it just keeps failing all the time. It just constantly keeps failing. So, yeah, it's a difficult one at the moment. Hey, Bobby, thanks for becoming a supporter. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Buy 40 energy, high competitive teams. Well, the thing is, the energy doesn't make any difference to your ranking, right? So the energy is not going to make any difference to your ranking because all the energy will do is make sure that you can earn more SLP in a day. So it's giving you more SLP. So, look, here's the thing. I want to start breeding. And then I want to start rewarding people. So it's a lot harder right now for people to be able to become a VIP. It's a lot harder. We did up the we did up it, so it was up to 2,500, but we did that before the start of this season. So we moved up to 2,500 MMR for a VIP, but we did that before the start of this season. And so we didn't realize the impact that this season was going to have on everybody. And I think you'll agree by looking right now, it is extremely difficult for anyone to get over 2,000 MMR. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring it down for the rest of this season. And we're going to say that as long as you're over 2,000 MMR, you'll be a VIP Super Scholar. So 2,000 MMR, we're going to change that today. And we're going to make sure. So that means that Derek and Ditz, you'll be VIP Super Scholars. In fact, let's just go and do that right now. And also sort of Carl and Cody, they are not eligible for the GOAT role simply because it's not fair because of the teams that they've got. So I want to keep it fair. So in the server, let's just go and have a look. I want to have a quick look at okay, scholars. So here we go. Scholars. We are lowering the VIP threshold to 2K. All right, so that means Ditz and Derek. I'm reaching 2K MMR. Nice. And then that means I can now click on that, and there we go. VIP Super Scholar. Click on that. VIP Super Scholar. Done. And it also means that Derek right now has the GOAT role. Which I would give to Carl, but again, because Carl has got the esports team, it's like you can't have both. Like if you're in the esports team, then you're not going to get the other roles and the other ranks, which you've got to be okay with because you're in the esports team. Do you know what I mean? There's a trade-off. It's got to be fair to everybody. And I think if you're playing with the esports team, it's not like, yeah. Cool, that's fine, that's right. So that's good. So there we go, awesome. We've got loads and loads of stuff that we need to go through, but at the moment we're just gonna we're gonna chill on the low key go. Here we go. So what we're gonna do at the moment, we're gonna chill on the Axie stuff at the moment because there's not really much else we can do. We've got find Marks and Coach Inner. We're gonna sort your teams out, guys. I know you guys are waiting on your teams. So what we'll do now is we'll say. Okay, so I'm going to sort the coaching teams out after this stream. I did try and do it yesterday. I also tried to do it the day before. I've tried to give these guys their teams for the last like 3 days, and I've not been able to. It's been so frustrating. Like I don't want these Axies sitting in my wallet. Like 24 Axies sitting in my wallet is a complete waste. Even buying some more. The teams, yeah, I can tell you the teams that they're going to be having right now. I'm happy to do that. So let's just go ahead. They're going to have this team. So this is the coaching team. I was going to give them like one of each team, but I don't think it matters. So the team they're going to be playing with is they're going to have this plant, which is going to be a hot butt with Sirius. So it's going to be a pure plant. Okay, so this is the plant that they're going to be using. Crazy price at the moment as well. Here we go. Let me just have a quick check of something. Okay, no, can't do that. So this is going to be the front line. And look at the price of this, by the way. So this is normally 0.6, and right now we can get them for 0.4. So yeah, prices are a bit cheaper at the moment. So for a midline, we're going for a bug. This one's going to have a fish snack, pincer, and snail shell. So just to give you an idea. And we'll open this up as well. So let's open these up and we'll have a look at them. And then on the back line, we are going for a Dusk with Kestrel and Hotbutt and Tiny Turtle. So that's what we're playing with at the moment. But again, look, these back lines are meant to be 0.12 and we're picking them up 0.5. They're so cheap at the moment. So cheap. So right now, I just want to kind of buy like as many of these as I can. But yeah, this is the lineup that the coaches will be playing with. So they'll be playing with this team. Karoto eyes. Pretty cool. So yeah, that would be pretty cool, right? So they're going to get that. They've got them already. I think let's have a look at what we've got already, because we've already got. Just get rid of everything else for the moment. This is what we're currently sitting on. That one's a mistake because that's a beast and it shouldn't be. I need to get rid of that one. Disable saw. Yeah, so it should be quite cool. So I need to get these teams out. There's the 3 different lineups. So these are the 3 different lineups that we're using from now on. So this is the first team that we're going to be using from now on, which is a double aqua using Anemone. Using a double Anemone. This one has Goda. And then we're using a bird for the back line. And the bird has hair, eggshell, little owl, and pigeon post. So 2 of these and 1 of those. So again, if I have a look, the price of these should be 0.8 each, but they're 0.5. And this should be 0.1 is 0.5. So again, like cheap teams at the moment. Cheap teams. This is for anyone new. Any new scholar that comes in is getting these teams. So we're going to start varying it. So we've got the coordinator, and then we've got 3 additional teams now. So we're going to start mixing and matching, just to vary it a little bit. Team 2. Team 2. So this is going to be the plant, the hot butt plant with a Bidens. Again, look at the price of these. Should be 0.11. It's currently 0.6, like half price right now. For the mid is going to be a Terminator with dual blade hair. Ooh, excuse me. Axie Kiss and Hero. And then we've got a bird on the back line. And the bird is going to be using Post Flight, Eggshell, Double Talk, and Pigeon Post. So again, Team 2, strong as well. Strong team. But yeah, some cool stuff to play with there. Let me just close all this stuff down. We don't need any of that. Close that stuff down. Cool. So yeah, we're going to sort that out. We're going to sort that out. But that will happen as soon as I can. As soon as I can do it without Ronan. And I don't know actually, because I've not checked with Ronan. Let's have a quick look. Let's have a quick look. I don't even know if the Ronan chain is. Katana might be different. Let me have a quick look. So if I go to the Explorer, yeah, look, it still says, they've still got the message up saying that it's experiencing performance issues. So this has been up for a while now. And I think until they fix it, that's going to stay there. Bit difficult at the moment. Bit difficult. But, you know, we'll keep an eye on it. That's all we can do. All we can do is keep an eye on it. In terms of what's going on in the main Discord server at the moment, they did manage to breed the 10 millionth Axie, which is amazing. Amazing that was done. Also, we had the Axie Creators Cup. I don't know if you got to see that or watch it, but that was awesome. So, just to pop over here. Zyori streamed this. I think this... Was this it? Oh no, here we go. This is the Creators Cup here. 9-hour stream. Check this out. Pretty cool, right? I don't know if you saw this. But look. It's cool stuff, right? And look, the way it was presented and produced.
Rowena Melbaziers sent 50 stars.
There will be an upper bracket and a lower bracket. Losers in the upper
I like the SLP, but look, this is so cool, right? This is what I was saying to Zyori about this. He asked me, he said, did I manage to catch this and watch it? And I said, it's interesting. I said, every time there's an event, it's like stepping up the bar. Like every time, it just gets better and better and better. This is like
200 AXS! Grabe, right? And what's... Oh, who's
so I don't know if you got to see this or watch it at all, but they had a whole studio set up. Looks so cool.
Miss the event if something went wrong or getting stuck there and not being able to come home, and it worked out just a little bit easier to have us remotely here, but sending all those
Sandal, it would have been amazing to be able to slap that bug down, but because there is no Sandal eruption,
Here we are,
he
look.
did come out, you know, with less health.
And
on
they're
his
playing on their
frontliner,
phones,
as
which
the
is
plant
interesting.
takes more damage against all these bugs and doesn't deal so much damage against the bug either. And you can see Bornaki is going with the watering can and the parasite to try and finish off this plant. The double bug supply is going to come out from eruption, and I think that will also kill
Look at the size of this guy's arms. He's huge.
But it's going to put in last stand, I believe.
Gonna be close. Is this actually gonna be enough damage? I think.
Oh
it might
yeah,
just...
definitely.
Oh yeah, it is. All right,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
right. I'm underestimating the bug swatter, but yeah, 3 ticks of last stand now for this.
But it looks
front
really
line.
cool, right? The whole layout, everything
And
looks
more
really cool.
Discard action.
Eruption's in a really awkward
yeah, we
position
saw
right now.
this.
That last stand makes him not want to use any.
Here we go. Then you can see the
For
studio.
short.
So look, this was the studio, which is so cool, right? Look at it, the whole thing that was set up. Eruption's massive, man, and he's great. So I love it. I think it was all done so well. I think it was all done so
This
well.
is going to be another good matchup here. I think these two relatively even, if I'm not mistaken. Let me scroll through our MMRs here. Charis about 1,600. Jillian, I think around 2,000 right now. So Jillian actually been on the grind quite a bit. Charis.
I liked it though. It was cool, right?
Type. Siguro sa kulay na lang siguro, bro.
Mali. Oh, kaya na.
Grabe naman mahirap pa. Kahit ito yung first.
Mahirap
Ano,
na.
hybrid?
So yeah, I think the whole event was amazing. I think it was so
That's
cool
true.
to see. So if you didn't get a chance to watch this,
That-
definitely go back
Situation,
over
I think it makes
Zioris, have a
perfect
look,
sense.
see
I
what's
was just
going
gonna
on.
Say, in situations like this, I wouldn't blame any of these players for surrendering.
And then
Oh my!
Some good
what a
players,
card
right?
draw. Yeah.
like how happy
absolutely.
they are when they win or they lose or they
All
get
of it,
critted or they
everything. I
don't
think
draw
the casting, I think the
Yeah,
animations,
here's
the
our beautiful
overlays.
stage. Maybe
This
we'll have some
what was that?
play-
Was that a little effect going on there? No, they're actually lights in the studio, right?
Coming up next is the last best of 3, and then we'll be
Okay.
in that home stretch with I think three best of 5s after that. So yeah, we're getting towards the tail end, my friend. Maybe 2 hours left, a little bit less.
This was a
something like
9-hour
that.
stream, by the way.
The Creator Cup, I think, has been a great success so far. And this show is going to keep on rolling. So the next series will be Hazel versus Roadfill. And that's just going to be coming up right here. Roadfill is going to stay on the stage.
See that they play
So
a
yep,
lot
we
of
saw everything
Axie,
happening
like,
there, and we got towards the end. I kind of wish I got one of these hoodies. They were giving them away in London, but there was only a limited amount of them.
an extra game.
Extra shield, I guess. Just trying to play out what he can. This is scary. Does Hazel actually have this? I thought it was a slam dunk, and now I'm starting to get a little nervous.
Here we go. I'm gonna watch this because I didn't see this game. Hazel is the crit. Oh, she's crit cream,
she's gonna
right?
play egg here. That's gonna lure away the plant. And then next turn, she's gonna be able to get 2 little branches and
I didn't see this
2
game.
and 2 zigzags, and that should be enough for the kill. Yeah.
This is pretty big brain, so this is going to bait out the Gravelant onto the bird. The bird will die.
Well,
But
it's not gonna die. I think it's gonna last stand for sure, at least. Yeah, it doesn't even die.
It's just 30. Okay,
Yeah,
3
but
HP. Wow, that's the
Still,
dream.
still has 2 little branches and 2 zigzags here,
Crazy, right?
and I feel like this is gonna be enough damage. He only has 3 energy. He can't play all, unfortunately. But yeah.
Okay, there's the zigzag. Big damage inbound. Is this going to be it? Not quite.
No crit.
110 HP remaining.
And not even able to do any damage.
Here we go. How much shield can he put up, and how much can he heal? Azalea only has two damage cards here. I think Eruption is gonna be able to live through this.
This is scary.
Look at the pressure. Look at the pressure. I mean, we know she won. We know she won.
Azalea
but
stumped
It's still
right
so
now.
good.
I mean, look at both of them. They are so deep in the zone. She looks so frustrated.
What can you do?
This is
Comes down to your
insane.
cards, right?
So you sacrifice the bird here.
Yup. So that you can draw your damage cards on your plant, which is actually attacking first.
Because she has the speed advantage.
Oh!
Yeah. Oh my
No!
gosh. The
Crit
critical
on the
zigzag
heel.
of all the
No way.
criticals.
No way.
Oh, dude. Dude.
Here we go.
No way. Is that gonna be game changing? Let's see.
It might be. Azalea.
I
is
know,
gonna
her
really
options
heal up
arms are
nicely
insane,
here.
right?
Who knows?
Guy
Maybe
spends a
she'll
lot
get
of time in the
zigzag
gym.
crit to make up
And
for it.
neither one of them are using Graveland here because they know the game.
And look,
is
they're
ending
using
on
pretty
this
much
turn.
the same cards. It's an interesting
Wasn't gonna
lineup.
Kick in.
No way. That was supposed to be just like a light 70 health heal, not 2x.
Crazy, right?
All right, let's see it here. Zigzag 1, zigzag 2. No crits. But she gets the
Oh!
crit there.
She got it, but it doesn't
Oh my
matter.
gosh.
That would have been game over if it wasn't for the crit earlier.
It actually would.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we still got a game on our hands here, guys.
Such a good
Game
game. I
over
don't know if
yet.
you remember seeing it.
This might still be
We'll
Azalea.
skip through.
Holy smokes. Okay,
She
she's going
does
to
I think this was like the last game.
She's going to show off her Axies instead. Look
Hold on.
at this.
She really needs that egg badly. She needs that egg badly.
But I think it was really interesting because
Hair
It
gonna
was
be
the
only
production
option
quality.
Here. You're gonna have to save the all-out shot.
it was proving that you can run a 9-hour
For
live
eruption
stream
here, what do you
with
play?
full
Do you
production,
go for the
casters,
zigzags?
team, in a studio. It was like the next step
Do you
on the
remember
journey
when
of Axie,
start
right?
of the day, everyone was like having so much fun with all the crits, and look at them now.
And I kind of want to just get towards the end of this because there we go.
Pero nilalaban ko talaga. Ate. Ay, congratulations! Ito ang tanong ng bayan. Anong
But like, just really cool, right? Really cool little studio.
Ano? Ipapaayos.
I think it was I think it was amazing to be able to see
I'm
this.
just
I think this
so
is
bullish
I think
on-
this is credit to Zyori and what he's been building and what he's been doing behind the scenes to build all of this up. So yeah, awesome. But this is the thing right now as well, is like when you look at the prize pools, you might say like first place was 60 AXS, but even so, 60 AXS, you think that is a lot of money. So 100 AXS for a prize pool, but 60 AXS is like, if you think right now, okay, so it's only $100 an AXS, but just think once land comes out, if you hold on to that AXS, you're looking at a $200, $300, $400 AXS there. If you're able to hold on to that, that's a great prize pool. So I think it's very easy to compare it to other competitions. Like you can look at the competition when like Cody, like when he won, because he won like 100 AXS, right? Which is incredible. But then you've just got to look at the different competitions and the things that are going on at the moment. So I think that whilst the prize pool maybe wasn't as big for this, I think the production value and the step in terms of the evolution of the game was bigger. And I think that the big prize money will come, and we'll get to the big sort of LAN events. Don't forget, we're also looking to set up the esports league. There's a lot of good stuff that's going to be happening. There's a lot of stuff happening. It's quite a busy time at the moment. So yeah, just lots of cool stuff happening at the moment around Axie. There's not really a lot else happening at the moment. With Geno Pets, this is something which really excites me because I see the potential of this. So I know we've spoken about it before. They've also airdropped now. Anybody, if you did not get a Geno Pet, like if you wasn't fortunate enough to get a Genesis, you will find in your wallet, if you stayed in, you'll have one of these now. So this is a Terraform seed. And a Terraform seed is what is going to be required. So look, this is a seed with mysterious powers. Combined with certain crystals, it can shape your surroundings. So basically, this, yeah. Well, this is what I was saying, Fitzy, right? Genopets and Beat Saber, right? We're going to be working out so much. Like, I don't even know how many steps I did last night, but I did 4,000 steps this morning with Fitzy playing Beat Saber, which was quite good fun. And yeah, I feel like this is definitely something that I'm excited about. Like, I'm very, very excited about this. And if you have a look at the white paper, and we talked about this before. If we scroll down, yeah. So this is going to be the habitats, right? So you're going to have these like little bits. They're like land. It's a bit like land in Axie Infinity, but I think it's going to be combined to the confined to the wallet as opposed to being public. But this is the ecosystem look. So a new player will come in. You'll be able to acquire a Genopet for free. Okay, and then you'll be able to play as a free player. So you'll be able to grind without a habitat, and you'll be able to earn PvP via exercise. So you do steps and you get XP. You can then upgrade your pet through XP and you'll level up. And then you can sell your pet, okay? And then people can buy evolved pets on the marketplace. So you're literally going to be able to make money by exercising. That's step one. What we're going to do as Undisputed Noobs is we're going to start purchasing habitats and then leasing out the habitats. So we're going to lease these out to you as players. So you'll be able to mint for free your Genopet. You'll be able to put your Genopet into our habitat, and then you effectively become a paid player. So then what happens is you still do the same exercise. You do the grind. But this time, whereas before all you got was XP for your steps, now you get XP and Kai. Okay, so you get daily Kai. You can also stake Gene, and then you get from exercise as well, right? So you get your XP to level up, and you get Kai. And then what we do is we split the Kai. And I don't know what the split is yet. Probably 50-50, but I don't know. It depends on when they launch. But we're going to do something that's fair. And that will be us and the scholar, because it will be new scholars, will effectively be getting paid to exercise. So those of you that love exercising, those of you that play sports, those of you that are very active and that can track your steps, this will be a great opportunity for you. Because what we'll then do is we'll take that Kai, okay, and we'll be able to craft crystals. So we'll take the Kai, we'll take the Gene, we'll transfer Kai into Gene, we'll stake Gene to earn more Gene, we'll earn more Kai, and then when we have enough Kai and enough Gene, we'll create crystals. And once we have crystals, we'll be able to take the crystals and we'll be able to upgrade and create new habitats. Okay, and then you make Gene, Kai, and crystals to make a habitat. So, yeah. Then you can evolve your pet. And you can keep doing that. So, like, you know, we're not going to want to sell the pets, but yeah, definitely good to have that. So, very, very much looking forward to this launching. Nothing's happened at the moment. We're still kind of waiting right now. There was some talk about some announcements coming out at the moment. So it says all terraform seeds. Still seeing a lot of Genopets unhatched. Yep, that's fine. Oh, okay, so here we go. So this is going to tell us all about it now. So this was literally updated yesterday. This was updated yesterday. Even though it says September 25th. Hold on. Okay. Currently have a total of 5 playable Genopet NFTs. The crypto and gaming worlds are colliding, opening doors for unprecedented opportunity. The mobile gaming industry is growing exponentially, and it doesn't look like it's slowing down anytime soon. Okay. I think this was the one we've already talked about. There's a Genopet. Okay, so we know the Genopet, that's the creature itself. Augment NFT. So the Augment NFT, NFT version of Augment is a generative accessory. Basically, you can use it to enhance your physical attributes and performance values. Swap their body parts for more pleasing appearance. I like that. I like that. I think that's massive. And in fact, I was talking to Zyori about this and saying that I think this would be great if you could do this in Axie. If you have the ability to swap body parts, and they said that they're very big on the aesthetics moving forward. So I think this is something that Axie will have in the future as well. It does look like in the future of Axie, we will be able to swap body parts. So there'll be some sort of a recycling mechanism. It might be that you have to burn one Axie to change one body part, or and that will be a gene, right? It's going to basically you're going to be able to. You'll probably go into like a DNA editor or a gene editor or something, and you'll be able to say, like, if I recycle one Axie, I can change like an R2. If I recycle two Axies, then I can change an R1. And if I recycle maybe three Axies, then maybe I can change a dominant gene, as an example. It might just be that it's just one Axie for one dominant, and you can't change the R1 and the R2. Maybe it'll be like that. I don't know. It's called transmogging in World of Warcraft. So yeah, it's going to be the same sort of thing, right? Be a fitness coach. Right, put one foot in front of the other. That's it, well done. Do it over and again for 5 hours. You're welcome. Mate, that's the best thing to do, right? Left leg, right leg. They call it walking. I think it'll be cool. Well, we've got a fitness coach already. Shayla is a qualified fitness coach. So she's already in the community, but don't worry, we're good. We got people. There's going to be some people that will be looking into this. I know quite a few people in that space. So then we've got the habitat. This is going to be where you live, your land, effectively. So this is going to unlock the dual token earning economy. It's like a vivarium for your pet, right? It's like having a fish tank. So that would be pretty cool. But also, you've got to maintain it because they've got these things called nanobots. And basically, if you do not log in often, then your habitat will deteriorate and it will stop earning. Refined crystals and then terraform seed. So yeah, the unrefined crystals generated by your habitat are not NFTs, but one of the precursors to the alchemy for the Genoverse. Refined crystal NFTs are the basic building blocks for every item crafted in the Genoverse. Spanning common to mythical NFTs, refined crystals are alchemized to your habitat's laboratory using unrefined crystals. They produce everything from new habitats to consumables, including gene crystals. You may use refined crystals. So you get unrefined and refined. So you have to, there's going to be like a time delay. So you get unrefined crystals, which will be minted, and then you're going to have to spend time, like maybe like the 5 days that it takes for your baby, like your the egg to be hatched in Axie, same sort of thing. There's going to be a delay. Once you own your habitat, you will then have the ability to form new habitats in-game. Right, so once you own a habitat, you will then have the ability to form new habitats in-game. So if you want to collect a larger variety of elemental type altering gene crystals to either sell in the open market or change your Genopet's physical appearance and battle moves, you can terraform new habitats so long as you can produce the ingredients for the habitat recipe. Terraform seed, gene crystal, gene token, Kai token. Okay, so basically you've got like the different elements, right? There's going to be like fire, there's going to be like water and fire as an example. So if you've got like a fire Genopet and you want a water Genopet, then you can use a terraform seed plus a gene crystal, gene token, and Kai token, and you can change your habitat into a different. You can terraform your habitat from like a water vivarium into a fire vivarium, or something like probably like into a volcano or something like that. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, loads of cool stuff there. Loads of cool stuff. There's so much stuff happening at the moment. It's crazy. So that's pretty cool. So we're just kind of waiting on that to find out what happens. But yeah, we've got obviously one part. So the Terra seed is like one of 4 part that's gonna take part there and happen. So cool. What else is happening at the moment? I mean, everything else is pretty much just doing its thing. I'd say right now we're just waiting. There's not really much else happening at the moment. I feel like I'm not going to play Axie today, and the reason I'm not going to play Axie is because I want to give these Axie out. And if I play with them, then the problem it means it's going to be 24 hours before they can earn SLP. So, and I think that's something that happens now is that when you transfer, there's like a 24-hour delay when you transfer Axie now. So I'm not sure, but we need to look into that. But yeah, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. It's a short one today. There's not really that much else going on at the moment. It's just kind of keeping an eye on the markets. Like, as we said, not worrying too much. The fact that everything's just getting wrecked, everything's down so much at the moment. Like, look at D-Race. D-Race was doing so well. It was up at like $8. It smashed down to $3. I mean, this would be a beautiful buy. The sort of buying opportunities that I'm looking at right now, Render. Render's going to be a fantastic buy right now because it's had that. And look, what is this, right? This pumped up to here, yeah? So look, ignoring that blow off top, look at this. It popped up here, 780%, right? In literally 2 weeks. In 2 weeks. And then what happens when it overextends? When it overextends, it corrects by 50%. 50% is this line here. Where is the market currently sitting? It's just under 50%. But look, it's corrected. It corrected by 50%. So now you know that as this is corrected to 50%, it's going to start to step up again. So this is a great buying opportunity at the moment for Render. The most important takeaway is that Steve got better at Beat Saber. Hey, mate, when is the supposed market crash due to come? Bitcoin halving. Is the Bitcoin halving that's meant to be in January? Do you think we'll see a recovery before that? Okay, Scott. So the Bitcoin halving happens every 4 years. The next one is due to happen in 2024. And we probably won't see, or is it 2025? I can't remember now. But it's not for a few years yet. It'll probably happen in the middle of the year, around 2024, 2025. So we're not really expecting the market to have its next bull cycle until 2025. There's a lot of people right now that are asking the question, is this the end? Like, it's 2024. Yeah, thanks, Harry. I couldn't remember for a minute. So the next Bitcoin halving is going to be in 2024. Normally, there's like a 6-month delay before we see it in the marketplace. So we're not expecting the next bull cycle till 2025. That being said, and then what you need to understand is that things happen, right? So if we go and just very quickly go and have a look at Bitcoin, and let's just kind of go into the weekly and scroll out. So we'll come like back here, and let's just delete all of this stuff. So, what is that? Oh, it is the moving average. Okay, so, okay, right. So now if we were to look at this, okay, so we can see in 2017, we had this, yeah? So you can consider from there that from where it started to where it ended up at the end, there was about a 75% gain. Like from when it took off and then it recorrected itself. And it did actually come back down again. But then we had the same thing happen, right? So we had this happen in 2017. And then we had in at the beginning of this year. Okay, so we had 2017. And then we had the same thing happen beginning this year. So this is a bit of a different cycle. We've had it come up and pull back. This was May. We all know about what happened in May. Okay, we're expecting now this, which was meant to be the blow off top. This was where we were meant to be, hitting 100K. By the end of the year, this was meant to be what happened. But as you can see, what's happened instead is we've come down here instead now. Now, this could be because of one or two things is happening. Either we're coming back down and we're gonna end up in this region, or this is nothing more than a bounce off of this line before the correction up. So it's really hard to see at the moment like what's happening. When you consider we're in December right now and we look at like these moves up, it might not be until something like April that we see 100K. And that would make sense when you consider that a lot of people have forecast that we are in a longer cycle, that we're not going to have the December bear market, that we're going to go into a delayed bear market. Other people are saying, no, this is it, we're going to crash this and we're down. Now, no one knows. That's the reality of it. No one knows. We have this kind of support trend line at the moment, which it did kind of cross for a brief moment, but it's still kind of holding it quite well here. It dipped down under here, which when it dipped down yesterday, last week, this makes me think that it was a shakeout because it closed above. So you can see it closed up here. So because it closed above this line, this to me looks like a shakeout. And so I can't help but to look and to feel like, remember the skimming stone, right? Here, 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 and here. We're starting to smother this support line, which means, like with any skimming stone, after a while it will lose momentum and it will drop. So it does look like we are waiting for a drop. Also, there was a head and shoulders playing out. So if we have a look on the bigger time frame, okay, and we take out this head and shoulders here, then you can kind of just see we've got this pattern playing out that if this does pump up again and come back down, you've pretty much got a head and shoulders playing out. And after any head and shoulders, what normally happens is you'll have a drop. So there's quite a lot at the moment that is showing we're going to have this huge correction. And if we do look at this as a correction, if we do look at this, we're looking at like a 30% drop from the peak of this head, roughly. Which means we should be expecting about a 30% drop on the other side. So about a 30% drop on the other side brings us back to a 30k Bitcoin. So I believe that we could be looking sometime in the new year at a drop down to 30k in Bitcoin. Now, if that happens, it's going to trigger some other things. There might be a little bit of runoff on this. We could see a drop down to sort of like between 20 to 30k. I fully expect that. The question is, what happens before that? Do we have a head and shoulders? Do we have a fake out? Is like, what plays out? Because any technical analysis is a thesis, right? It's just that this is what I think is going to happen until it proves me wrong. So at the moment, there's a lot of different things that are playing out here. Now, it could bounce off of this and just go up. That is totally possible. There's a lot of different things that can happen. But the other thing to consider as well is a lot of people are saying that this is not like anything we've ever seen before. The market is evolving so quickly. Adoption is happening. There's so much being built. There's so much going on that it's now at the point where we're not going to see what we saw before. So when people are going back here and saying, oh, but look, this happened in 2017, so it means that this is going to happen in 2021, that doesn't necessarily mean it's true. Just because it's happened before doesn't mean it's going to happen again. These patterns may not repeat themselves because we're in a completely different landscape now. This is a completely different world to before. And crypto is a completely different class to what it was before. So this is uncharted territory. This is unknown. It's unforeseen. And that means that we have to be agile. We have to be careful. You know, there is incredible money to be made here, but you need to tread carefully. Because if you don't, you'll get wrecked. And there's nothing worse than watching the market crash whilst you're in the market and going, I wish I had more cash to buy into the market. So it's about timing. But also, you don't want to get out of the market, because if you get out and the market takes off, then you're left behind. So what do? Well, there's a saying that time in the market is sometimes better than timing the market. Time in the market is sometimes better than timing the market. Therefore, sometimes it's better just to be in the market. And so if you're going to be in the market, where do you want to be? Do you want to be in something like Bitcoin, which is going to just sit there and not do anything? Do you want to be in something like Ethereum, which again is going to sit there, not really do anything? Or do you want to be in something that is going to earn you yield? Something that's going to survive. Now, we know CRO gives you 10%. We know Cake was giving you 70%. We know Planet Finance was giving you 250%. We know that, Axie is giving you 110%. And we know things like Wonderland Time are giving you like 70, 80,000%. But those APYs are only good as long as they continue. See, if you were to come along to something like Coin Paprika, Let's go and have a look at this. This is a good example. So you might sit here and go, yeah, this is great. Like I'm earning 80,000% on my time. Well, that's great. But what happens is if you're earning all of this and you don't take these opportunities when they come out, you don't take these side steps, these big ones, then all that happens is, yes, you're earning APY, but you're losing value, which means you end up losing money. And so, like, this happened to me. I thought I sidestepped. The sidestep didn't work. I could have had a massive opportunity here to make some more money. I didn't. I'm in the market right now. And as a result, I lost, like 10 grand yesterday. It happens. But I'm still in the market, so I'm okay because I'm generating, and I don't even know what I have at the moment, but I'm generating more. So I don't have the stress, I don't have the worry, I don't have the anxiety, I don't feel like I need to check the charts all the time. I mean, yes, it's important to keep an eye on your investments, but at the same time, there's only so much you can do. So like if I have a look at the moment, 80,000 APY, okay, I can see my 11.27. Let's bring that up here. Okay, we're going to have a look here. So I did 11.2, and what does it say now? 11.27. All right, so let's just transfer that in. So I'm like $600 up now. So I've gone from being $15,000 up to being $600 up. And that is because I wasn't able to sidestep because I didn't get out when I thought I did. I thought I got out, but I didn't. So you can see right now that, overall, I'm not bothered. I mean, yes, it's down, but I'm not bothered because what I'm doing right now is I'm just farming. I'm just acquiring more. So now let's imagine, right, look at this live price right now, and we can see where everything is. 57,000 is my current net worth. Now, let's say time goes back to where it was. Let's just say, and it doesn't even need to be like a massive recovery. But let's say that time gets back up to the level, let's just say here, let's say 7,000. All right, let's just say here for now. So let's say time gets back up to 7,000. What's that going to do in this instance? Well, it's going to take my 57,000, it's going to turn it into 78,000. It's going to take my 7,800 I'm currently earning a week, and it's going to turn it into 10,000 a week. So as long as I hold on to it, that's all I need to do. And I'm quite happy to do that for now because I'm still staking it. So again, if this was to then recover fully, and let's say it gets back up to, let's say 9,500. Okay, let's say it fully recovers back to like 9,500. Then I've got over 100,000 then. Then I'm earning 14,500 a week. So I'm in a much better position to be able to do that then. So I don't mind right now. I don't mind holding on to this. Because I know that by holding on to it, all that will happen is in time, as long as I believe this will recover, do I believe it will recover? Yes. If I believe the entire crypto market will, everything is taking a dump right now. The entire crypto market is taking a dump. Yes, I wish I got out of this. I even posted in my group and said I was making a sidestep. I even said I was getting out. And like it's sad. It's sad that it didn't work. It's one of those things. Like, these things happen. Like you can even see the failed transaction here. So look, 14 hours ago, I tried to get out. But it failed. And that was frustrating. But there's nothing I can do about it. It's just one of those things. It's just one of those things. So I know Trader Joe was down last night. I think they even posted about it. I think if I went onto Twitter and I went to Trader Joe, I think they even said. Yeah, Cloudflare IPFS gateway is currently down. Some users may experience issues with our main URL. That was 17 hours ago. So, yeah. So I know that, it didn't work out the way I wanted it to. And that's really sad. Like, I could sit here getting frustrated going, oh, this is so annoying. Like, I've missed out on this opportunity. Like, I could have made all of this extra money. And we're talking about, like, when you consider what it was, I mean, we're talking 25%. All right. So when you think about it, with me right now sitting on, you know, almost like, well, 11 and a half almost, even if it was say 10 time, right? That would have been an extra 2.5. So we're looking at almost an extra 3 time. So if that recovers, that's like a 20 grand. That would have been a $20,000 trade if I'd have done that successfully. So I've lost effectively, although I'm down 10,000 at the moment on my time, the potential loss as well is an additional 20,000. That hurts because obviously, you know, that's a lot of money. But do I beat myself up about it? No. It's what happens. It's the market. It's how crypto works. You win some, you lose some. So I'm happy overall. I'm in a good position overall. I'm not worried. Axie's doing really well, even though we've had a massive smash in Axie recently. Crypto's, even though we had a massive smash in crypto, it's doing really well. There's exciting new projects coming out. So there's a lot of good stuff happening, but this is a good opportunity to take a moment and say, hold on. Maybe there's better things I can do with my time. Maybe I don't need to be staring at my phone every 5 minutes. Maybe I don't need to be staring at the charts. Maybe I don't need to be worrying about the next thing. Maybe actually I can go down the gym, spend some time with my family, get the Christmas tree ready, you know, sort the garden out, look after the dogs, spend some quality time with the people around me, talk to some friends, you know, do some things because yes, this is important that you're earning this money and you're building up your portfolio, but why are you doing it? Like for what purpose? Okay, you're doing it to have a better quality of life. But you can start having that better quality of life right now. You don't need to wait until you've got the money. You can start right now. So what I'm going to be doing now for the next week or two is just shutting everything off. Like I'm confident with the coins that I've got that I am where I need to be. I'm not worried. You know, just go on and look at, and this is a perfect example. Look at Form. So I told everyone I was very bullish on Form. I believe in Form. I think Form's going to do fantastic things. And I've said that for a long time and I still believe it. To the point that I now invest a lot of my time in helping the community. Me and Fitzy have been involved, helping the build out their Discord and working on sort of a lot of stuff. I'm actually hosting a call with them tomorrow. So I'll be doing an AMA session with the team tomorrow. But we look at Form, look at it. It's down to 6 cents. You know, now I bought into Form. I bought into Form at like 30 cents. I bought into Form at 20 cents. I bought into Form at 10 cents. Like, I bought in all the way down. I'm not bothered. I'm not worried. Like, it's low right now. It's very low. It's like this is like IDO price was at 3 cents. So we're like double the IDO price. So at Form right now, I see Scott saying I bought Form last night. It's a great time to get into Form right now. Fantastic time to get into Form right now. But Form's still something that's a couple of months off. Donkey is another great example. Donkey right now, incredible buy. Incredible buy. Look, it was up at like $1.30. You know, I've got like 7,500 Donkey right now. Like this is look at where it started. It's going back. It's coming back up here. Like Donkey's going to be massive. Absolutely massive. So I have no questions about Donkey. Like I'm confident next year. It's like the eToro of yield farming. So yeah, I'm happy to buy this. And I see this back up to like $2-3. Not a problem at all with that. So I'm holding on to that. You know, this is one of those things where, you know, holding on to like 10,000 Donkey is something that I see as a longer term play. You know, and I'm earning on that as well. I'm earning like an additional 50% on my Donkey just by holding it. So yeah, I'm not worried about the market right now. AXS under $100. Look at it right now. But look at what this is. Look at this overextension here, right? Look at this overextension on the 27th of September. Right? And where is 50%? It has come down 50%. It's come down 50%. And that is why this line was drawn to here, because it was around halfway. Like you could see this coming. I actually did think it was going to go up first before it dropped. I did say I thought it was going to go up further before it dropped down. But yeah, I mean, these are great buying opportunities right now. Rune Rune's come down as well, you know. Rune, I bought into Rune here. And look at it. Rune went up to like $21. Rune will go back up again. 4chain, massive. Quant, ridiculous buy on Quant right now. Look at this. Ridiculous buy. So cheap. I bought Quant at $250. It's $150 right now. And I'm still holding it. Render, Quant, AXS, Thorchain, Don. These are great buys. Coty, 33 cents right now. 33 cents Coty. That's another dollar coin. Great buy right now. AVAX, great buy right now. Look at AVAX. Everything. Luna, not so much. I wouldn't be buying Luna right now. But everything else, yeah, good buys right now. Cake, even Cake, look at Cake. I mean, I'm not really buying Cake anymore, but that's so cheap. Like, everything in the market is so cheap right now. So the question is, are we going to keep going down? Are we going to keep going down, or are we going to start to see this recovery into the new year? And I think we need to consider that we're coming up to Christmas. People are cashing out. It's that time of year. I feel like retail is going to be looking to get out of crypto. Smart money is probably going to be looking to buy it all up. That's why they're doing these shakeouts. We might see a pump before the end of the year, but we might not. We might see a very gradual, slow grow now. I don't think we're going to see a massive dump at the moment. Not until the new year. Maybe not until March. But it's definitely coming. It's definitely coming. And this could be it. This could be it. No one knows. All we can do is just wait and watch and see. But I'm playing this long term anyway. I'm not really bothered about anything until 2025. So I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered about anything until 2025. The people that are in the groups right now that are saying, oh my God, I put this investment in yesterday and it's down 20%. Well, these are just what are called moon boys that are just waiting for a quick win. That's gambling. I'm thinking like minimum 5 years ahead, but 5 to 10 years is my roadmap. 5 to 10 years. You have to be thinking 5 to 10 years ahead. So what do I see in 5 to 10 years? I see the metaverse. I see NFT gaming. What do I see after that? I see DeFi yield farming. What do I see after that? I see interoperability. I see all of the platforms connecting together. What do I see after that? I see governance coming on board. I see taxation. I see a lot of these governance coins, the CBDCs. They're like 10 years away. So, like, what do I see after that? I see privacy coins. I see people wanting to take control of their privacy. So I see about 10 years out, I see privacy coins. Like, I can start to see my roadmap and how it like moves forward. So I'm not just thinking about what's going to pump tomorrow. I'm thinking, what coins can I get into? Like at Render. Render's now built into the max. Render's got a great it's going to be part of the metaverse, and so Render's a token. Arweave file storage, Arweave, Render, you know, Filecoin. These are all coins that I'm really, really bullish on long term, because these are all coins which, as you can see from when we bought into them down here when they were like $9 and they're now at like $40. And I'm not selling these. These are coins that, although they're 350% up, I'm not selling them. Because when you consider where they're going, you know, at one point it was 800% up. I didn't sell it then. If I didn't sell it 800, I'm not going to sell it at 300. These are coins I'm waiting until 2025. That's when I see them going big. But anyway, that's it for now, ladies and gentlemen. Have an amazing day, whatever it is you're up to. Look after yourself, take care, have a good week. Try and just stay away from everything. Just stay away from the screens. Just focus on your health, focus on your well-being. Make sure you drink plenty of water, get some exercise. Make sure that you're in a good mental place. All right, and also take a look. If you're struggling right now, if the markets are scaring you, if you're looking at this and you're freaking out, then you're over leveraged. You're in too deep. You're overcommitted, and you've bitten off more than you can chew, which means that you've invested too much. So never ever invest more than you're willing to lose. If this all goes to zero tomorrow, you've got to be willing to accept that. I'm not saying it will, but if it did, okay, the people that are emotionally stressing right now are the people that are overcommitted. So just make sure that you're not overcommitted. It's a good time to be introspective, to look inside yourself and say, okay, this is what's showing up for me, and this is why. You know, am I the person I want to be? Am I going into Discord forums? Am I moaning? Am I complaining? Am I fudding? Am I tearing down projects? Am I talking shit about people? Am I stressing? Am I angry? Am I fighting with loved ones? Like, if you're in that headspace and doing those things, then there's stuff you need to address. Okay, but if you're looking at this and going, yeah, this is cool, right, what can I do? So obviously I can't do anything in the markets right now. What else can I do? Where can I put my energy? All right, so maybe I can learn about Axie. Maybe I can learn about other NFT games. Maybe I can play Gods Unchained. Maybe I can look at Genopets. Maybe I can look at, you know, other things that are happening. And if not, then that's fine. Then there's going to be other things that come out. You know, maybe I can do a trading course. Maybe I can learn a bit more. Maybe I can watch Crypto Banter and get back up to speed. You know, maybe I can make some designs or do some artwork or, you know, help the community. You know, maybe I can look out for people that are struggling in a worse position than I am. Maybe there's people that are really suffering right now. Maybe I can help them. Maybe I can just get ready for Christmas, spend some time with the family. Like, look at the things that you can do other than looking at these charts. Because right now, I'm closing those charts down and I'm done. I'm not worried about looking at them right now. Like, I don't want you to stress. Remember, rule number 2, stay positive. Yeah, it's like one of our core values. Yes, you've got to be respectful to yourself. And yes, you've got to be positive. Being positive is easy when things are going well. Being positive is hard when things are going bad. Things right now in the market are going bad, and so it's hard to be positive, which is more reason why you need to do it. So, some good news to look forward to is tomorrow we've got an AMA with Form, with Donkey. We've still got the farm going, and that will recover. I'm quite happy with Klima and what it's doing. In terms of SLP, AXS, and everything else, we're going to just wait. We're going to give it a week. We're not going to do anything for a week. Fitzy will be coming over on the 10th to do payroll. So we'll do payouts on the 10th. Hopefully that will be a much smoother process. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, that's it at the moment. And so we will be doing our next stream on Thursday, and then we'll be doing payroll on Friday. Okay, so I'm going to spend this week, I am going to be onboarding as many new scholars as I can, depending on Ronan and how Ronan works with Trezor. It's the only thing. Apart from that, I am going to be involved in a few other projects. So if you don't see me much in Axie, it's not that I'm, you know, ignoring you or anything like that. It's just I'm trying to tie up a lot of loose ends with a lot of different projects. And obviously I'm getting ready for Christmas as well. I'm going to spend some time with the family this year. Definitely going to have a bit of a holiday because I think I deserve and need it. And yeah, so we're just going to get ourselves ready for the holiday season, which is what I think a lot of people are starting to do now. So look after yourselves, have a good day, whatever it is you're up to, and I will see you in the Discord. Take care. Speak to you.